Welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the guru inside of you. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. How you doing today? And if no one has told you today that they love you, let me be the first. I love each and every single one of you. I hope you had a fantastic day. I sure enough am. And I want to make sure that you fully understand it's the love that makes the world go round and round and round. And love is truly the greatest medicine of them all. And simply put, love just it always wins. So, but this is what I need you to do. In order to spread the love, I need you to spread the word about the Holy Yogi. And I need you to like, I need you to comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification button so you get the 411 365 days a year, 24/7. Because God is always on time. We're going to talk a little bit about time today as we continue. So with that said, let's begin the message of the day. Patience is a virtue. We've always talked about patience, but of late, there are a lot of spiritual gurus out there, Gary Vee and this other guy. Everybody's talking about hustle and grinding and running and rushing and pushing and pulling and all that craziness. And I'll be quite honest with you, when I made my first million, I thought, this is the irony, I thought I was hustling. I thought I was grinding. But in reality, if you saw all that I had to do, need to get done, people used to always ask me, how do you get all this done? Well, one of the key things about it is how I got things done is that I always knew that God would provide me with everything that I needed in order to get things done. One of my favorite sayings is that I am on God's time. And when you're on God's time, guess what? Because time is relative, you're always on time. So what I'm learning to do, and if you think about whenever we're grinding, whenever we are rushing, whenever we are pushing, whenever we are hustling, we are stressing ourselves out in the process. And I know all the great gurus do it, and it may work for them, but a lot of them look like they've stressed out. A lot of them got a whole lot more gray hair. I can see it. If they don't have the gray hair, they die in it for sure. And what I'm learning to do, because I even was trying to get that same formula to my son, my oldest one in particular, because they're cool. They just go at a nice, even pace. Now, homeschooling them, they never really had to stick to agenda, even though we had the clock out there, etc. They did try to play their time. But now what I'm learning to do, and what I'm very clear about, that I'm always on time, that everything that I need to get done will get done in a timely fashion for it to be complete, to accomplish the objective. One of the reasons why I got everything done, because I really depended on the universe, because it was by God's design that I was able to get a lot accomplished when I became a millionaire in 18 months. But I was consistent, I was persistent, and I got up early. One of the things that I know helped me out tremendously, via my meditations early in the morning at 3 a.m., I literally would mentally plan out my day. I would literally visualize the things to happen. And it would go so smoothly and effortlessly. Even when I was so-called supposed to be in rush hour traffic, it never was any rush hour traffic. Or the timing of meetings and things of that nature was before or after rush hour traffic. It was like the parting of the Red Sea. When everything, I needed things to move in accordance to a timely fashion, it would move according to that. So what I've learned to do is I've learned to be patient. I learned to be still. And I learned to not, push the river, because you can't push the river. The river goes at its own natural flow. And that's what we need to do. If we go at life's own natural flow, everything, it's a saying that goes, do without doing, and know that everything will get done. No worries, no stressing, no pushing, no pulling. Just make the schedule. And start saying, instead of saying, I'm busy, say, I'm easy, I'm cool, I'm chill, I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected, Everything is happening in divine order and in the divine right timing. And by doing so, what will happen? You get in rush hour traffic, you breathe. What I normally do during that time, I just say, oh, the universe is giving me some time in order to meditate. So not that I close my eyes, and be very clear, but I do a meditation and I'm relaxing, I'm breathing, and I do my affirmations. I do the things that I know I have control over. I may be sitting in traffic, I'll start doing my pranayama breathing, and I start blessing people in their cars and calming them down because I can see the energy and anxiety and stress coming up, and I'm feeling cool. And then I start, doing my affirmations. I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected. Every day and in every way, I'm happy always, and I'm feeling good, and I'm talking to God. I'm making plans, and I schedule in my mind today of some future things that I want to have done. So these are certain things that you can do, Be patient with your children as they learn the blessing and so many lessons that they have to know. Sometimes they're not going to get the first time, the second time, the third time. Be patient with yourself as you're trying to learn a certain skill or a certain act or a certain strategy or position, etc. for your new work assignment, And be patient. Be patient. Be patient with your relationship. Let's say you have a relationship with a mate, be patient with that. Just know that all things will get done and that everything is easy and everything is okay. So remember, I have plenty of time. I am easy. I am calm and I am relaxed. I'm taking a chill pill, for the day. Just do a minute meditation. Dear Heavenly Spirit, Divine Gracious Mother, Father God, thank you so much for giving me the patience to handle children that maybe are not following the rules and regulations, to handle the boss from hell, and realize that I need to be calm, cool, and collected when I am working with certain tasks. To remember when I'm in rush hour traffic that everything is fine, it's easy, and I have plenty of time to make that appointment. If I miss that plane ride, that's okay. I'll just take the next plane. And let me share this with you before I let you go. That reminds me of a true story. There was a gentleman who was rushing to take a flight. He tried to bargain and negotiate with the attendant to let him on that plane because he had something that he had to do, etc. But the attendant said, I'm sorry, sir. You're going to have to wait for the next flight. The plane is full. It's not available for you. The plane crashed. You see, sometimes when you're on God's time, it will save you your life and give you more time. True story. Now he sees it was a blessing. So don't try to push the river, because on the same note, another woman who was an attorney, she used her attorney skills and she bulldozed and booted her way on that flight. And guess what? She passed with everyone else. So remember, be patient. God has got your back. And whatever needs to get done, it will get done according to God's time.